In today's Altcoin Bible, let's talk about BNB, baby. The BNB doomers are out in force, and there's only so much of that I can take in my own personal trading, as you should with your trading. I was seeing bull divergences everywhere. I was seeing multiple breakdowns getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And now we're starting to see a short squeeze after a very, very aggressive bull divergence on the RSI. BNB can break down much lower in the mid to longer term. I'm not sure about the short term here because this looks to be like a really nice short squeeze playing out. And if it can go higher, it is going to squeeze a lot of these stop losses that people who are trading these kind of patterns like I were are going to get taken out. And this could give it fuel to really whip higher. So BNB is my one to watch this week. Two cherry ripes today because they look near identical. It's Matic. We don't talk about Matic too often, not since 2021 really. And then we've got Arbitrum as well. Now, when I'm looking for trend reversals and bottoms, I am looking at bull divergences, and both are showing really, really strong bull divergences here at support after a pretty sustained period of selling. You can see that big wick down, then a bit of a rollover again, testing out that wick. This little move down here was just slightly lower than the previous week, which I love. And you can just see here historic levels of oversold territory and gaining strength. So this here looks to me like Matic is well positioned for a move higher. Same with Arbitrum. If we just zoom in here, very, very similar dynamics and characteristics. From the body of the candles here, you can see their price action gaining strength while the RSI really starting to rip. So Arbitrum has shown great relative strength recently, and it is on this key volume support. You can see it on the left-hand side. Just got to be careful when managing risk because there's no price action prior to all this on the left. So if this drops, you just don't know where it's going to stop. So please be careful. XRP, it's a fan favorite, but it is my danger zone this week. Just to point out how ridiculous this market is. You see the SEC pump here. This is fully retraced and even gone lower. So it's bounced back above the 200-day, thank goodness, but this rejection here and this move back down just looks so weak, has no power behind it. And if I'm going down to lower levels, looking at momentum, looking for those divergences I was showing with Matic and Arbitrum, this just looks to me like price actions just following the RSI. So nothing really to write home about. It will cause maybe a short squeeze, take out resistance and all that. So really, I just think this is coming down a little bit lower to test out. Doesn't mean it will, but I think that's more likely, and it's just not shouting to me strengths.